Jimmy Page is one of the most influential guitarists of all time. Born James Patrick Page on January 9, 1944, in Heston, Middlesex, England, his passion for music began at a young age. His parents encouraged him to pursue his passion by enrolling him in classical guitar lessons at the age of 12. By the time he was a teenager, he had developed an interest in rock and roll and began attending local concerts and gigs. Page attended Ealing Art College in London for a brief period and studied graphic design, but his true passion was always music. He would spend hours listening to his father's extensive record collection, which included everything from jazz and blues to classical music. Despite his growing interest in music, Page's parents urged him to pursue a more traditional career path, and he briefly worked as a trainee for an electronics company after leaving school. However, Page's heart was set on a career in music, and he eventually managed to persuade his parents to let him pursue his dream. In 1960, at the age of 16, he quit his job and began playing professionally with various bands around London. At the age of 18, Page joined the Yardbirds as their bassist. However, when the lead guitarist left the band, Page took on the role and quickly became known for his innovative and powerful playing style. During his time with the Yardbirds, Page developed a reputation for his incredible live performances, often playing his guitar with a violin bow or a cello bow, a technique he would continue to use throughout his career. He also began experimenting with new sounds and constantly pushing the boundaries of what was possible with the guitar. In 1968, Page formed Led Zeppelin with Robert Plant, John Paul Jones, and John Bonham. The band quickly became one of the most popular and influential bands of the 20th century, selling over 300 million records worldwide. Their debut album, Led Zeppelin, was released in 1969 and featured classic songs such as Dazed and Confused and Communication Breakdown. Page was not just the lead guitarist of Led Zeppelin, he was also the band's primary songwriter and producer. He was instrumental in creating the band's unique sound, which blended heavy rock with blues, folk, and classical music. He also played a significant role in the band's album covers, designing and creating many of their iconic images. Page's guitar playing has been a major influence on generations of guitarists since Led Zeppelin's inception. He has been praised for his ability to play both delicate and intricate melodies and powerful, thunderous riffs. His solos are often described as being filled with passion and emotion, with the ability to take the listener on a journey. He has often been ranked as one of the greatest guitarists of all time, with Rolling Stone magazine placing him in the top 10. In addition to his work with Led Zeppelin, Page has also worked as a solo artist and session musician. He played on countless albums for other artists, including The Who, The Kinks, and Joe Cocker. He also produced albums for artists such as David Bowie and Bad Company. Page's love for the guitar led him to become a collector of rare and vintage instruments. He has amassed an extensive collection of guitars, ranging from Fender Telecasters to Gibson Les Pauls. He is also a collector of other musical memorabilia, including posters, album covers, and rare recordings. Jimmy Page has been known for his high-profile relationships with various women over the years, including model Charlotte Martin, with who he had his first child, Scarlett Page. Scarlett has followed in her father's artistic footsteps and is a successful photographer with a portfolio that includes several music legends, including her own father. Jimmy Page's first marriage was to Patricia Ecker, and they tied the knot in 1986. The couple had a son named James Patrick Page in 1988. Unfortunately, their marriage ended in divorce in 1995. Page's second marriage was to model and waitress Jimena Gomez Paracha. The couple met in 1994 when they traveled to Brazil on a quarter tour. Page was the age of 50, while Jimena was only 23 years old. They married in the year 1995. The pair was blessed with 2 children together, Zofia Jade, born in 1997, and Ashen Josan, born in 1999. Despite his busy career, Page has always been committed to his family and has made a point of being present for important moments in his children's lives. He has spoken openly about his desire to be a good father and has even spoken about how becoming a father has influenced his songwriting. In an interview with Guitar World, Page said, "I think that being a father has got to leave a mark on what you're doing creatively. It's got to. And I think it's a positive thing, because that's what life's all about. That's what you're here for. You're not here to just exist." Throughout his career, Page has also been involved in a variety of philanthropic endeavors. He has worked closely with the ABC Trust, a charity that provides aid to children in Brazil affected by poverty, and the Task Brazil Trust, which helps street children and young people in Brazil. He has also been a supporter of Cancer Research UK and is involved with the Environmental Investigation Agency, an organization that works to protect the environment. In 2012, Page was honored with an OBE, Order of the British Empire, for his services to music. He has also been inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame twice, once as a member of the Yardbirds and again as a member of Led Zeppelin. Today, at the age of 77, Jimmy Page remains an influential figure in the music industry. His legacy as a guitarist, songwriter and producer continues to inspire new generations of musicians. His contributions to the music world have been immeasurable, and his impact on rock and roll will continue to be felt for many years to come.
Cool. Yeah.